blood pressure, that's very important, triglycerides, so they do so much for the heart. So simply amazing cardiovascular protection with these omega-3s.
It just keeps getting better, doesn't it? Hey, you know, I got a reminder.
I know when I have patients come in here all the time, and I'm like, are you taking your omega-3s? I hope you're still taking your omega-3s. You know, they're afraid to say no. They know I'm like the omega-3 doctor. Take your omega-3s. In fact, if there was only one nutrient that I could take, Steve, honest to God, if there was only one nutrient that I could take, hands down, it's omega-3s. It's the first most important nutrient you could take. And this Krill Omega 50 Plus, I love the way they combine the krill oil with the fish oil, so you get the best of both worlds. Can't beat it.
I've got to remind our listeners out there about this free bottle deal that's going on. The Krill Omega Plus and the B12, it is a part of the special radio offer today. You just pay the shipping and you try it for free. And that number for those listening out there, write this down. It's 1-800-500-1842. Again, that's 1-800-500-1842. Now, the special offer is not available in stores or online, only through the special hotline set up for today's show only. So call right now for your free bottle of Krill Omega 50 Plus and your free B12 Energy Melts by calling 1-800-500-1842. Again, 1-800-500-1842. Doc, this study you sent me on this omega-3s and the memory is amazing. It seems that the participants taking omega-3s had some pretty incredible benefits here. When you talk about memory, that is something that kind of slips as we get older. Tell us more about this, would you?
Right. This was a great study, an important study, because what they did here was very interesting. This out of the journal Neurology, and what they did is they checked the omega-3 level in the red blood cells of women, 1,000 women, older women. So this is a big study, 1,000 women. Mm-hmm. But then again, 8 years later, and the women were on average 78 years old at this point, they did MRI scans of the women's brains. And what they found, Steve, this is so amazing. They found that the brain volume for the women that had higher omega-3 indexes, in other words, they had more omega-3s in their red blood cells, the women that had more omega-3s in their red blood cells, they had higher brain volume. They were actually maintaining more of the youthful size of the brain. Their brains were bigger. You could see it plainly in the MRI measurements. That's really cool. But not only that, there's a very important part of the brain known as the hippocampus, a very important part of the brain that facilitates learning, facilitates memory. And there was greater brain volume in the hippocampus for people that had more omega-3s in their red blood cells. That's how you can really measure how much omega-3 someone's taking in. So if you take omega-3s, you will raise your omega-3 index. We know this. It's a fact. You take omega-3s, you raise it up. So you want to have more omega-3s in your bloodstream. Very important. That's how it infuses into all the cell membranes, into the joints, into the brain, etc. So take the Krill Omega 50 Plus. You get the krill oil, 67% more krill oil, so fantastic for the joints. You get the high omega-3 fish oil, vitamin D in there as well, astaxanthin for extra antioxidant power, and protect that brain, protect your memory, facilitate that quick, that youthful thinking that's so fun to have. When you feel sharp, when you feel like your brain is working great, you have that brain energy, it's more fun. It's more fun to be in a conversation. You feel better, you wake out of bed, you have that energy, you feel mentally alert, you feel alive. That's the way I want to feel. That's the way young people feel. That's why we put this in this Krill Omega 50 Plus. We want people to feel younger. We want people to maintain their youthful vigor and attitude, and that's what this Krill Omega 50 Plus is all about.
All right, I got to tell you, Dr. Levin, I take the Krill Omega 50 Plus, and one of the things that I absolutely love about the pill is that it's so small. I mean, it's so easy to take, and so much better than trying to swallow one of those omega-3 horse pills, you know, the bigger ones. Anyone can take these with ease, and that's what's great about it. Tell us, how did you supercharge this formula while at the same time shrinking the capsule size? How do you do that?
Right, it's so amazing. This is really a breakthrough, Stephen. I mean, for those of you that are picturing this huge omega-3 pill, it's not like that. These are tiny. They're so small. Anybody can swallow these. My son, Corey, has trouble swallowing pills. He gets these down like they're nothing. They're much smaller. They're easy to swallow. And now with our lemon lock flavor system, which I didn't even talk about before, you open the bottle up, Steve, it smells like lemon. We lock in the freshness. Again, extra antioxidant protection, extra krill oil, high omega-3 fish oil, supercharging the amount of omega-3s in there, vitamin D, and what a value here. Easy to swallow, super fresh, great value. Again, my patients, if they were getting this stuff before they saw me, they could be spending $75, $80 to get this combination. So an incredible value, and here's what I want you to do. Pick up the phone pretty quick, because believe it or not, 1,000 sounds like a lot, but it's not, Steve. On bigger radio stations, they move fast.
Right,
so
right.
Call soon. Get your free bottle of the Krill Omega 50 Plus. Everybody's getting that. Don't worry, you're definitely going to get that. But if you're one of the first 1,000 callers, then you get the free B12 energy melts. I know we need to talk about that one more time, but I want you to get that too, and I demand this because this is Krill Omega 50 Plus. We want this for the folks, hey, if you're in your 40s and you feel run down, it's great for you too, but 50s, 60s, 70s, folks in that age bracket, they're not absorbing the B12 as well because they're losing some of the intrinsic factors in the GI tract that are responsible for absorbing the B12. So now you put the B12 energy melt on your tongue, tastes delicious, and it just gets in there and boosts up those levels of B12. What do you feel? When you boost your level of B12, if you have been low, you feel more energy because B12 helps make the red blood cells carry oxygen to the tissues, helps burn your carbs for energy, great for the hair, skin, and nails, great for so many things. Steve, be one of the first 1,000 callers. Get both bottles for free. You're going to love it. And again, just $6.95, even if you're getting 2 free bottles. They're not putting it in 2 separate boxes, all in one box. Just $6.95. Give it a try. You're going to do great. Within 7 days, you should notice great joint benefits. You should notice energy. You should notice quality thinking. Don't miss out. Get your 2 free bottles. You're going to love it.
And that number is 1-800-500-1842. What's great about this, you pay for the shipping, only $6.95, and then you get to put it to the test for yourself. Even the shipping, by the way, it's 100% refundable, so there's absolutely nothing to lose. That number is 1-800-500-1842. Now remember, Krill Omega 50 Plus features these tiny power-packed soft gels, which are so easy to swallow. Plus, they're super concentrated and they're ultra purified. But the special offer, it gets even better. As Dr. Levin told you, if you are one of the first 1,000 callers from this weekend's radio show, Purity is going to give away a free bottle of their delicious B12 energy melts. You're going to love these B12 energy melts for an instant burst of natural energy that you can enjoy every single day. Now, to get started on this double free offer, you got to call 1-800-500-1842. 1-800-500-1842. Now, the special offer is not available in stores or online, only through the special hotline set up for today's show only. So call right now for your free bottle of Krill Omega 50 Plus and your free B12 energy melts by calling 1-800-500-1842. Again, 1-800-500-1842. One more time slowly for your 2 free bottles, 1-800-500-1842 right now.
The preceding was a paid advertisement for Purity products. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Supportive but not conclusive research shows that consumption of EPA and DHA omega-3 fatty acids may reduce the risk of coronary heart disease.
The preceding recorded program has been a paid advertisement by Purity Products. We offer this program as a service to our listeners. This station and its management do not endorse or object to the information, views, or opinions discussed in the program.
Y'all ready? Time to go. KKGO HD1, Los Angeles, Orange, and Riverside counties. Also on the iHeartRadio app, streaming worldwide at GoCountry105.com. This is Go Country 105.
The following recorded program is a paid advertisement by Mortgagemon Radio, Inc. We offer this program as a service to our listeners. This station and its management do not endorse or object to the information, views, or opinions discussed in the program.
Marku is licensed by the Department of Business Oversight under the California Residential Mortgage Lending Act, NMLS ID 237926. Also licensed in Arizona 0941504, Georgia 69178, Illinois 031.0058339, Nevada 57237, Oregon, Tennessee 184373, Texas, Washington MLO 237926, Heidi Schlegel Points, California DBO 1666881.
She's a mortgage mom. She can get things done when you're in need and don't know where to go. Pick up the phone and call mom.
All right, well, well, welcome to Mortgage Mom Radio. I'm Debbie Marcoux, and I've got Heidi Schlegel Points by Zoom.
Hello.
And we are so sorry that we got started and then we had to stop. Our computer crashed. The system that we use to actually stream the Zoom and then also send it out to Facebook and YouTube and Twitch was not working. So we had to stop and start it over. Welcome to the days of technology. I'm so happy that I've got money in the stock market in the tech field.
Right? Gotta love to hate it.
You gotta love to hate it, exactly. So welcome to Mortgage Mom Radio. I'm Debbie Marcoux, and I've got Heidi as always. So what do? We make sure that your family gets into the finances that they need. That is what this show is all about. At least we're trying to make what the show is all about, right? But we keep getting interrupted, and technology, we love it. So we were sort of catching up in the last feed, but obviously people couldn't hear you. So what I want to know is, how is your packing going?
It's fantastic. I'm not doing any of it by myself, so it's amazing.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to be the easiest packing situation ever.
Okay.
No, I did decide since I just moved a year ago that I am taking the easy way out. I did, as we talked last time, I cannot hire a full moving company, but I did ask them what it would cost for packing and then loading our pod. And I've decided that that is reasonable for my sanity, my husband's sanity, and I'm going with it. They're going to pack me in a day and then load up our pod in a day. And
there you go.
It's going to be worth every penny.
There you go. Perfect. Very good. So I also want to know, how's it going working at home?
Oh, it's amazing. Working at home's not bad. And honestly, it wouldn't be bad if I could go out and do everything else. But it's a little much when you never leave the house.
Right. You're feeling very, very cooped up. I mean, it's hard for me. I mean, I'm coming into the office because it is just me, Manny, and Matt. That's it, the three of us. So it's not really any different than being at home, but I'm coming into the office, so I'm at least leaving the house. And even then, I'm feeling very cooped up. I mean, you go straight home and you're in the house all night and you're in the house all weekend and come back to work and you do it all over again. And there's no sense of stopping. One of the things that people have talked about is, are your employees actually working more? Are they more productive being at home? And you probably are more productive being at home, but you're working even more than you were before because you never stop. You're at home, your computer's open, you're maybe trying to make some dinner and you hear the email ding, and you're going to go run and look at it, and you don't ever get that sense of just shutting off. And I think that that's actually really important, is to get that sense of shutting off. So I can totally understand where you're at and how you feel, and
and there's just so much going on that it's like, okay, jump on the computer, do this, okay, jump off and do this, okay, jump on the computer, do this. And when you're not going anywhere, honestly, part of it's like, well, why not?
Right.
It's not like I get to take off and go somewhere for the day or for the night or, whatever.
Right.
So, but it'll be over. I mean, it'll end.
Right.
With me moving, it probably won't end that I'll be working from home, but I will have time to go out and do stuff once,
Right.
the country opens.
Exactly. All right. So for everybody out there listening, we want you guys to ask us your questions. Go ahead and put those in the feed. We're going to talk about everything that has to do with real estate.